Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So I think Cryptic Studios did a big oopsie. A bit of a mess up that, well, people are definitely going to take advantage of, and you probably should too if you're playing the game at this time. Also, some of you, like myself included, may very well be suffering from buyer's remorse as a result. Because just 2 weeks ago, they made their spring sales. And personally, I probably should have thought about this. They were selling their combat item choice bundle. And within that, you could obtain the new Empowered Alar figurine. However, it's not actually new at all. It's just a little bit of a remake. They changed the icon to legendary, but also reduced its recharge time from 600 seconds to just 60. So now you can cast it every 60 seconds with the artifact call. And again, as per my video where I covered that entire bundle, we could see that yeah, the owlbear does very well, especially compared to the Dragonfire, which is currently the top performing one in terms of damage over time. But in terms of burst damage, I have been using the owlbear, and particularly on my Rogue Whisper Knife. It does 1000 magnitude, and technically it does 1500 magnitude if we consider Rogue having Shadow of Demise and being able to gain 50% of that damage again in a follow-up hit. That is why it is so powerful for burst damage compared to the Dragonfire, which unfortunately will not affect, say, Shadow of Demise. It will not contribute to the damage of that. Same on Arbiter with your Prophecy of Doom. So if you want burst damage, this is the belt item you want. Other classes can make very good use of the Dragonfire, and I would stick with that. But we can see the old version of this owlbear is now in the Wondrous Bazaar. And it's also been updated. It has 60 seconds recharge time and 1000 magnitude. Sure, it's intended to be like that. But what I think they made the big oopsie with is the price. Sure, it was like this before. The last time they posted the Day of the Dungeon Master, this was also there for this price. But it had 600 second recharge time, so nobody really bought it. There was not much point in it. 10-minute cooldown was not worth it compared to anything else. So now that they have made it competitive, they also have still left it in the Wondrous Bazaar at a insanely cheap cost for a belt item that they value at over 1000 Zen. So again, I would highly recommend you pick it up, particularly if you're looking for some extra burst damage. Even on all the other classes, if you have a boss phasing a lot and you don't have much time on target, and when you do have that time, you have an artifact call and you need to maximize your damage within that, the owlbear figurine will outperform any other belt item in the game because it has the highest magnitude. And still, a 60-second timer aligns perfectly with your artifacts, with your mount, and usually your daily power too. So you combine that all together, get a burst window of a lot of effectiveness with all the team buffs, and then this deals an absolute ton of damage. So, yeah, I would not blame you to take advantage of that and buy that. I personally will jump to my Arbiter, my Cleric, and definitely buy it there just in case I want to play this class down the road, and this will undoubtedly be the best in slot bell item to be using. So we purchase it, and just be aware that it is bound on pickup to character, so you'll need to buy them on the character that you actually want to use it on. And just don't go buying it multiple times either, because you can see it won't stack with, say, the Dragonfire. These are mutually exclusive belt items. You can only have one of them that has that damage effect. So the Hawk, the Dragonfire, the Doohickey, or this owlbear now. And again, it's exactly the same as the legendary version that they were just selling 2 weeks ago for over 1000 Zen. It also has a near instant cast time, but just be aware, like the legendary giant toad, the damage is a little bit delayed. If you look at an artifact call, it should be able to deal, as we should be able to see here, upwards of, yeah, nearly 4 million damage in a single hit. It's about as much as a big hitting encounter power, which for some classes can be really, really powerful. And it is just a good bit of extra damage on top. Keep in mind it's Thursday, it's a new week of events, and yes, the Day of the Dungeon Master has begun. Make sure to get your minimum participation with that. I will cover in its own dedicated video what you want to be doing, each of the steps, the quests and everything. But we currently also have ×2 currency within the Senator Avernus. If you need to get that campaign completed, then ×2 refining stones. You can go and get double the amount, particularly good from your Dread Ring campaign here. Check the schedule. You can go into those layers and you can get these purple enchanting stones here. You will get double the amount as long as it's the correct layer. That's where they will drop. And otherwise, you earn double progress still. You can get the key and moat bundle here for 5,000 Zen. I don't really think it's worth it. And then, yeah, bonus RP is also kind of pointless. So again, look forward to a video of me shortly with the Day of the Dungeon Master and what to do there. I just wanted to give you a quick heads up that owlbear is insanely cheaply priced for, yeah, what they sell on the Zen Market. I would not blame you for picking that up sooner than late before it's potentially removed or the price adjusted. Once again, a special thank you to all of these channel members for your added support, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.